7 here, and I'm going to be doing some streaming of the new Dota 2 patch. Let's get started, shall we? Alright, we have the spring cleaning update. I got the browser window open up here. I'll move this around if I need to. But, here we go. So let's get started. Spring cleaning update with this nice artwork. Alright, inventory changes. Oh, let's go ahead and get into a... Let's get into a local lobby here, and we're going to go ahead... Better turn in cheats. Alright, start game. So we can show... So I can show you, what the changes are in the game as we're playing here. So it's basically going to be like bug fixes, and looks like 6.81 after that. But I have not read this yet, so this is all new to me, and we're gonna have fun. We're gonna have fun watching this, aren't we? I don't know why DX Story's going. That was a mess up. Oops. All right. Anyway.
All pick.
All right. The name of the game is All Pick. Let's go ahead and pick. Fuck. Let's pick Nature's Prophet. All right.
My God.
First of all, my volume is way too loud. There's an options menu, it's new and fancy, but I'm going to get to that in a minute. Where is the audio? Master volume. Way too loud. Like I cannot hear myself think over the game sound. Alright, there we go. So, inventory. Alt-click on inventory items, alert your team if the item is ready, in cooldown, or needs mana. Let's try that.
Naturally.
Okay, Boots of Travel ready. Quick buy shows stock cooldown time for items that are out of stock. Okay, so like for wards, for instance, if I shift you a ward there and buy them all, it's saying how long the cooldown is left on it. That's pretty cool. I like that. Don't spoil the patch notes. I'm still going, but that's fine. I'll get to it eventually. Anyway, quick buy purchase hotkey buys the first eligible item. What does this mean? Let's find out. This will skip secret shop items unless the player or his team's courier is within range of the secret shop. Okay, so let's try that one out. Let's go for a sheepstick. Sheepstick. Okay, so see how the items are highlighted in red? That's pretty cool. So if I hit F5, instead of saying I can't buy the Mystic Staff, it'll buy the Ultimate Orb. This is my quick buy key. Alright. Grab all on stash is now available while the hero is dead. So... Let's try that one out. Let me buy a courier real quick. Alt A. Put my bots away. Put those in the stash. And I'm just going to TP into the enemy fountain and let myself die. And look at that, I got my bots while I was dead. That's pretty cool. Okay. Other minor stuff. Alt click on items can call for a gather, arcane boots, Soko Deceit mechanism, broadcast, gather messages, and pings your location. Okay. Let's go ahead and buy some arcane boots. Boots. So I can basically gather for arcane boots there. Alt click now works on passive abilities that may have a cooldown, e.g. Rape King's reincarnation. What do you think about this? There we go.
By my decree. Behold the race.
Oh, shit.
Questionable.
Okay. So I can say the passive on that, notice. We'll let these things kill me. And now I can say the cooldown for that. That's pretty cool. Okay. Oops, I mean to select Wraith King. There we go. Alright. All recommended builds have been updated. Okay, now that's kind of... Let's see. Quick down had showed a different border. We've seen that already. Move him to stash is pretty cool. Okay, let's see. All recommended items builds have been updated. That's pretty cool. So I think... Let's see what the biggest ones are. I think the biggest one... I hope to God they did it. Please tell me they did it. Oh, right. It's not going to show it. But Nature's Prophet is still the same as it was before. I'll have to try another game with Bounty Hunter. Actually, I'll go ahead and try that right now. Let me try a new game. Create lobby. Cheats are enabled. Okay, start game. Oh, actually, yeah, Steve Winwood, I'll check that one in here. I'm just checking to see if the Battle Fury is still there in Bounty Hunter. That's like the biggest one I want to check.
All pick.
There's a price on
They did it! Thank you, Volvo! They removed it. Oh my god, now maybe less people will build that awful, awful item. So let's try the boots thing you were just talking about.
Prepare for battle.
TP... Vanguard's still core. Where?
stocking.
Oh, on every hero.
Is that a broken twig I spy?
Alright, let's do that. Alert allies is still there, and it does it. Yeah, so you can hold Alt, left click, it's the same thing.
Over there.
Alright, cool. So, next thing, let's go to interface changes. Added a screen effect while dead can be toggled in options. Okay, let's try that one out.
30 seconds to battle.
Let's see.
A lead.
There we go. And
Blade dagger.
let's try WTF mode. That should kill me. So what's the death effect like?
Screw business. It just.
Not sure what that was like. Let's find that in the options. Speaking of which, everything's been changed, but I'm gonna get to that in a minute. Options.
No job is too big. No
Add the
fee
screen
is too
effect while
big.
dead. Screen effect while dead. Where is that? I do not know. Camera color. Okay, the color slightly changed. I did notice that a little bit. That's kind of cool. I like that. Yeah, I'm glad it's not like black and white like League of Legends. I just had kind of had a distaste for that, but that was just my personal preference. So some people like that. When a unit under the player's control dies, you no longer immediately deselect it and return control to the hero unit. Okay, so let's try that with Nature's Prophet. I think that's a big one to try that with. That's actually Furion. There he is. All right. Let's just send one Treant in to die there. And I'm gonna keep my control on it. Notice that. I'm gonna leave this one. I'm gonna leave that one out of it. Keep this one. Keep my control on this one, and let's see what happens. That's cool. I like that. Part of the reason is because there's so many times you're like randomly clicking a unit or something, and then you end up going back to your hero, and then you fuck up, click the wrong direction on your hero while you're trying to migrate a hero. But particularly awesome on like Lone Druid. But I think that's gonna be big on a lot of heroes. That's pretty cool. That's definitely a very good change. I think Lone Druid, that really helps out a lot. Let's see. Friend requests can now be sent to players via the in-game scoreboard. Okay, I can't really show that one here, but yeah, I can't really friend request the bot, obviously. All active battle point event point boosters are now shown in-game after all players connect. Okay. Show the spectator item pop-up when the Aegis of the Immortal is picked up or stolen. Okay. Added a buff for Ember Spirit's fire. Added a buff icon for Ember Spirit's Fire Remnant timer. Let's see what that one's like. Yeah, but the options, I'll get to that soon.
The stalwart flame flickers.
Oops. There we go. Okay.
More time.
Oh, okay, so like each remnant has its own thing now. Interesting. That shows you when they're available. So you see like that one's gonna charge up, then that one and that one. So that's what that basically means. I thought it was gonna be like it was gonna have the cooldown up here. That sounded kind of weird to me. But I actually like that. I think that's a pretty neat idea. I imagine they did the same thing with Earth Spirit too. Or at least I think they did. Necrophos' Reaper Scythe with Aghanim Scepter will now show that buyback is disabled on the hero bar. Okay, let's try that one out. Let's go over here. There we go. And let's see. There we go.
Molder on.
Let's see. There we go. Okay, and so they had a little Reaper Scythe icon there that shows that he basically has no buyback because he gets Reaper Scythe on him. Okay, next thing. Added a prompt to tutorial lets users flip their HUD to show the minimap on the right. Okay, I don't really need to show you that one. Added a phrase-based confirmation dialogue to important destructive economy operations with using Master Hammer on Immortal Arcana items. Added overhead effect for Ogre Frost Mage's Creep Ice Armor ability. That one sounds interesting. Is that going to be the hero? Yeah. No, I don't know how to get that one. Okay, that's fine. That's not that big of a deal. Alright, settings! Let's do the settings now. I think this one I know some of you were really excited about. I'm really excited about this one too. New design for the settings interface. All interface elements in League matches now use official player names instead of their Steam name. The game client will now ping a sample of servers in each region, display the results in the region selection screen. I'm going to show you that one in a second. Tournament section under the Watch tab now sorts leagues into Premier, Professional, and Amateur leagues. Amateur leagues sorted by location. The party you choose to join the party members are brought into the lobby too. That'd be cool for like getting houses together. So let's go over the the settings interface here. So you can change the individual ability hotkeys. That's pretty cool, and it'll show you like when you're in a game what they're on. That's really nice. You have like all the key bindings. You have the chat wheel stuff here, just like it was. Phrases, you have that too.
Under attack.
You have your items and you have your quick cast too. You can do this. You can also do like auto cast and quick cast too on these. I think that's pretty cool. Neutrals, you have this as well. You can mirror hotkeys from hero panel. Now, does this stick for every hero? I'm kind of curious about that. Like, let's see what happens if like maybe, I don't know, I throw track on F for some reason, and then if I play a different hero, what happens? I kind of want to find out about that actually. But apparently, I haven't even gotten to the meat and bones of the patch yet. I'm just barely getting to the bones. Let's just pick somebody random DP. Okay, so what hotkey is this? Oops.
Prepare for battle.
There we go. Okay, so it puts my ultimate on F anyway. So you can't have them based on a hotkey. They have to be like legacy or nothing. So let me put that back on what I had it before. R. Okay, other options. Auto attack after spell, auto purchase items, auto select summon units. These are all the same. Teleport requires stop. Moving. I like that. That's pretty cool. Moving or casting a spell won't cancel a teleport in progress. It applies only to teleport scrolls or boots of travel. Holding Alt highlights hero. Okay. Show player names over health bar. Show hit points over health bar. Shop always uses hotkeys. Use broadcaster stats. Colorblind mode. Okay. Reverse camera grip. Blah blah blah. Allow party invites from anyone. Allow trade invites. Okay. Hide Dota and Steam parallel. Expose public match data. That's pretty cool. Camera deceleration and camera speed. Now these are new. I'm pretty sure one of these is new, at least. See, hotkeys, video, audio. Let's look here. I think there was some new stuff here, or they just changed the layout of it at least. I like the new layout regardless. Advanced. Yep, okay, so everything is pretty much the same. It just looks different. But still, I think it's a good change. I like it. So let's go to the workshop. Workshop. We have Terrorblade, Timbersaw, Venomancer, Treant Protector, Magnus, Lifestealer, Clockwork Venge, Elder Titan, and Puck. Wait, Puck wasn't there? Oh, it just says recently, okay. Facial flex animations added for Invoker Hair of the Dark Magic. Added wing animation to Puck loadout and fixed Puck's misaligned LOD arm mesh. That's kind of cool. Added bounding boxes for Nature's Province Treants. Okay. Updated the low violence list. New treasures. New treasures have been added. I'm gonna tell you brand new set. Trainer of the Sinister, Arcanery, and Cosmic Abyss. Courier or a new Clockwork set. However, unlike previous treasures, no steal or treasure drop is required. These treasures are purchased directly in the store in the client. Once yours, all you gotta do is open them up. Okay. And now, interface bug fixes. Fixes a bug where spectating a game in progress and sometimes show a team score of 0. Okay. Fix a case where the courier respawn time would disappear. Thank you! Thank you! I've wanted that one forever. And then, very quickly toggling between selection groups was incoherently counting as a double click on a... Thank God. Oh my God, I am so happy they fixed that one. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about with that with Lone Druid. Like, I'm going to actually want to try that one out. Because that's a really good one. That was so annoying with Lone Druid if you were like quickly switch between heroes. It would sometimes count as a double click. That was a bug they had, and I'm glad they fixed that. Oh my God, that's so good. I'm already damn happy, and I haven't even gotten to the meat of this patch yet.
All pick.
Alright, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Some of the bear. So if I'm going like F1, 2, F1, 2, F1, 2, F1, 2, F1, 2, F1.
Prepare for battle.
See how I can just keep doing this and the camera's not going to jump? Yeah, that's basically what that is. I like that. I'm glad this happened. Fix Meepo's net not working and the stat drop down while spectating. Oh, Meepo's net worth, okay. Canceling Ninja Prophet's TP bots or TP scroll. Properly remove the teleport minimap icon. Awesome. Fixed alt-click on recipes in the shop not showing the correct message. Fixed loading screens appearing blurry. Texture quality was turned down in the video options.
30 seconds to battle.
Let's see. Fix item preview not working with bundles. Fix bugs show when all items have been received from a treasure. Not shown as available on the peak screen. Fix not being able to receive inscribed gem counts. Fix missing rolls for Abaddon. Okay. So a lot of these are small things. Audio visual bug fixes. Fix issues with Earth Spirit VO not playing during spawn or when casting Stone Remnant. I didn't even know we had lines for Stone Remnant.
The battle begins.
No foe shall stand
go.
against my mission.
Okay, so he like makes a little sound there. Pugna's Netherblast precast sound now plays for allies only. Okay. Fixed issue where Ursa's overpower cast sound would play for enemies who was still active when he when he exited the fog in the fog of war. Awesome. Dataless crits now play a sound on target unit. That sounds interesting. What's the item code for Dataless? I can't remember. Whatever, I'll just jump back. Oh right, I'll just do it on Druid. Fuck it.
This dagger lacks the heft of my blade.
Alright, let's go ahead and blink over here.
Daedalus! A trespasser! Yes.
There we go.
Long years have been cut. I hear the call.
Whoa, now that's cool. I love that sound.
Chase this shot.
It's like a ow. That's pretty cool. I like that. Anyway, next thing.
Your
Play
bottom
some,
tower
fix
is
some
under
visual
attack.
effects fix some visual effects showing incorrectly in Fog of War. I like that. Fix sound elements for the following spells ignoring Fog of War: Rupture, Double Edge, Rocket Flare, Vacuum, Silence, Stone Remnant, Sunstrike, Ice Path, Macropyre, Blinding Light, Split Earth, Light Strike Array, Void, Crippling Fear, Sanity, Eclipse, Netherblast, Southernmoor, blah 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 blah. Okay, these are pretty cool. Linux, Mac bug fixes. Okay, those are good. Gameplay bug fixes. You can no longer see trees being destroyed if they are hidden by Fog of War. Now that's kind of cool. I like that. So I think Earth Spirit's a good example to show this off with. Let's go ahead and blink him out here. So I can't see those trees, right? Let's go ahead and drop a rock here. Pull it.
Your middle tower
Oh,
is under
that
attack.
destroys trees. No, wait. I forgot. It's if it's destroying them with
I set my
so you pull
stone
heroes, it destroys trees. Duh. Well, that's not really a good way to do it either.
a perfect position. As must be. That spot there.
Okay. Let's try. Can't remember. Does kicking rocks destroy trees?
Perfect location.
Yes, it does. Okay. Let's do it that way then.
My stones alight.
Okay, so see how I couldn't see a lot of those trees fall? And then when I come around, look at that. All those are gone. See that? I like that. Fix the bug that prevented placing a ward where a building had recently died. I didn't even know that was a thing. Fixed a bug where if multiple wards, such as plague wards, were told to attack a target and the target was out of range, to some of the wards, none of the wards would attack the target. Now the in-range wards will attack the target properly. Updated various outdated tooltips for items and abilities. Good. Fixed not being able to walk out of... Fixed not being able to walk out of power cogs without being hit again. Okay. That one, I don't quite understand. Let me see what that one's actually means. Alright. There we go. Okay, so you only get hit once by each cog, and that's the way it should be. Oops.
First blood!
Oops.
The end is set in motion.
There we go. So let's bring him over here. And I can actually walk out and it won't like zap me for hitting those. Okay, that's good. Fixed Ember Spirit, Sleight of Fists do no damage if cast while disarmed. Oh, now that's a good one. So let's try that one out. It's kind of a nerf to him, actually.
No path.
Actually, no, wait. Ember should stay here. I'm gonna have... There we go. No damage. Cool. Fixed Hex disabling Bristleback passive ability. Magnus Skewer continuing to pull units after being located by IO. Okay, glad they fixed that. Fixed bugs that allow heroes to ignore Berserker's Call and duel. Fixed Timbersaw's chakra from slowing enemies by 5% less than it should. Okay, I didn't know that was a thing. I know, I figured I wouldn't have that many viewers, but, you know, I'm just doing this for funsies anyway. Fixed the bug where the projectiles from Witch Doctor's Death Ward wouldn't deal damage on bounce after the Death Ward channeling is cancelled. Icarus Die is properly stopped by Chronosphere. Oh, that's a cool one. Let's see. Create Hero Phoenix. There we go. I don't really care. Alright. So let's try that one.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Huh, and there it goes, it stops. Awesome. That's how it should. Now, it doesn't continue afterward either. I wonder if they fixed the pause thing, but I'm gonna get to that in a minute.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Fix Earnest Shadows to always charge the closest hero with the item. Isn't that how it's supposed to be? Isn't that how it's supposed to work? I don't know. I could be crazy. Fix bug preventing Lone Druid Spirit from being able to retrieve items from stash. Awesome. Units that are not owned by the local players that disconnect to allied heroes are not included in tab cycling groups. Thank you. Thank you. Glad they fixed that. Fixed bug with Ember Spirit, which could cause him to get stuck and be unable to move. I don't know what that one is. Fixed Invoker's Chaos Meteor to stack multiple meteors correctly. Ooh. Refresher's good again. Fix shop stock interaction when purchasing observer wards. You have enemy observer wards in your inventory.
Your top tower is under attack.
I didn't even know that was a thing. Fix double damage rune applying to all friendly disconnected heroes that picked up by... That's a thing? The fuck? I could see like a 5-man disconnect strat if that was a thing. I had no idea. That's crazy. Fix bug allowing heroes that were transformed to attack Roshan or outside the pit primarily affects Tiny, Dragon Knight, Terrorblade, and Rubik. Fix Spirit Breaker not sticking on auto attack targets that are hit with... Thank you! I'm glad they fixed that one. Fix Sanking's Epicenter being removed after dying from Ancient Apparition's Ice Blast Shatter effect. I didn't know that was a thing. Fix Strike's Diabolic Edict from being removed after dying to Ancient Apparition. Dying to Ancient Apparitions, Ice Blast, Shatter Effect. Fix stuns shortly before death, preventing
Your
buybacks.
bottom tower is under
Fix
attack.
strange interactions with Enemy Phoenix's Sun Ray and Fog of War. Okay, I'm glad they fixed that. Sniper's Headshot, sometimes triggering True Strike independently, then Mini Stun and damage bonus.
Your
Okay.
bottom tower is under
Fix Undying
attack.
Tombstone Armor type. Fix the visual effect for Tusk Ice Charge not stopping when the spell hits close enemy. Fix the visual effect. Thank you. I'm glad they fixed that one too. That one was weird. Fix Timbersaw being interrupted by Return Chakram. I didn't know that was a thing. Fix Timbersaw's whirling death debuff not stacking properly. Fix Earth Spirit's Magetize not a. Thank you. I'm glad they fixed that one too. Sort of an Earth Spirit buff, but not the buff he needs. Fix Beastmaster's Wild Axes to not be able to target units. Fix Clockwork's Hookshot being able to attach to Elder Titan. Thank you. Fix Faceless Void's Time Walk not traveling the full distance. I didn't even know that. Fixed Overhead Indicator for Gyro's Homing Missile showing for enemy players. Good. Fixed Bug where Radiance could deal damage to allied units. I had no idea that was a thing. Fixed Bug allowing Phoenix to use Blade Mail to reflect full health to a killer during Supernova. Yeah, that was stupid silly, but I'm glad they fixed it. Following Aura is now properly applied to invulnerable units. Jug, for instance, like Jug during Omnislash. Inner Beast, Lunar Blessing, Lycan's Howl. Oh man, some of these are good. Alright, anyway. Fix the bug where the courier would only consider delivering its items every half second instead of constantly. I don't know what that is. It's just a programming thing. More technical thing. That's the way the code's written for that. Fix Drow Ranger's marksmanship revealing the enemies are near her death location. I didn't know that. Fixed a bug, causing Brewmother to be revealed when leveling up her spin web ability. Didn't know that one either. Fixed Medusa's Mystic Stake now bounces harmlessly off of targets that become invisible when the projectile is in flight. I didn't know that one either. Fixed the bug for any lone druid from casting Spirit Bear immediately after using Return. Fixed a bug preventing lone druid from casting Summon Spirit Bear immediately after a Spirit Bear died. Thank you. That's a good one. Fixed a bug where Sarge Pals can interrupt a friendly Rubik's telekinesis. Didn't know that was a thing. I think I've seen that happen. Fixed a bug causing Brewmaster to resume his pre-primal split command. Huh. Cyclone effect of Yule Scepter and Tornado can now be purged. Let's see if there's anything. I'm just gonna try to go through the big things in here since there's so much here. Fixed a bug causing Meepo to lose their kill streak and Aegis the Immortal prevents death. Thank you! Oh my god, that one's so good.
Your bottom tower
Fixed
is
a
under
bug with the
attack.
Ancient Apparitions Ice Blast, where self-damage would cause suicide and shattering, instead of awarding the kill to Ancient Apparition. I didn't know that was the thing. Fixed a bug that allowed Meepo to buy back after being killed by Necrophos, Reaper Sight, and Aghanim Scepter upgrade. Oh, and then Meepo got nerfed. Fix a bug where Pudge's Rot skill could be quickly toggled, allowing him to suicide quickly.
Your bottom
I didn't know that
tower
was a
is
thing.
under attack.
Fixed a bug with Shadow Fiend's Requiem of Souls, where the effect is being treated as an aura instead of applied to all units hit by the ability. Fixed Chilling Touch's interaction with multi-attack abilities like Flat Cannon. Fixed
Your
bugs
top
involving
tower
Meepo
is
clones
under
interactions with
attack.
the extra buyback revive timer. Fixed a bug that would cause a Meepo clone to spawn if Meepo acquired an Aghanim Scepter while dead. I knew about that one. They've done a lot of
Your
Meepo
top
bug switching
tower
here.
is under attack.
Fixed not being able to buy items while a non-prime Meepo was selected. I like that one too. Fixed True Sight working against non-tower buildings. Okay. Fixed Sniper's Assassinate channel being interrupted if the target becomes temporarily invulnerable. Fixed hidden units being unable to gain charges for Urn of Shadows. I didn't know about that one. Fixed Legion Commander's Moment of Courage, extra attack lasting longer. She cannot lifesteal off the target, for instance, when attacking buildings. I didn't know about that. Fixed Rubik stealing Bane's Nightmare End, not giving you the main Nightmare spell? Oh, I didn't even know that was a bug. Fixed Earthshaker's Fissure range not being properly increased to 1400. Didn't know that was a thing either. Fixed some cases of Phoenix's Icarus Dive not stopping an order. Didn't know that. Fixed Ember Spirit's turn rate being slightly too high. Okay, I guess it's a nerf for him. Fixed Satyr Tormentor's Creep Shockwave projectile ending slightly too short. Oh boy, now it's going to steal more kills in the jungle. Tinker's laser debuff is no longer partially disjointable. It was very hard to disjoint in the first place. Fixed Darkseer's Wall of Replica damage first instead of creating the illusions first. Fix a bug with a courier delivering item to a hero with a full inventory. Gets the courier's inventory to combine with the items in the hero's stash, even if the courier was not in range of the stash. I didn't know that was the thing. Holy shit, there's a lot of these. I'm just gonna see if I can get the big ones. Fixed a bug where Meepo would drop Gem of True Sight and Divine Rapier when Aegis of the Immortal prevents death. Oh, that's a good one. Fixed a bug where Rubik stealing Legion losing the duel would not result in the enemy gaining the damage bonus from winning. Alright, here we go. Gameplay update 6.81. We are at the meat and the bones of the patch. Roshan base armor increased by 1. Attack speed now continually adjusts based on the latest modifications applied to the unit. This makes it so heavy attack speed slows don't linger into the next attack even after their duration has expired. Most impactful with abilities like Untouchable and Fire Spirits. Melee illusions created by a Rune of Illusion take 200% damage instead of 300% damage. Interesting. It's more like Manta now, I think. Random draft hero selection pool increased from 22 to 24. Captain's draft hero selection pool increased from 24 to 27. 8 per type to 9. Captain's draft hero bands increased from 4 to 6. Meepo is no longer in ability draft. Oh, okay. I kind of missed that fun times. R.I.P. Abaddon. Added Aghanim Scepter borrowed time. Aghanim Scepter borrowed time now redirects 35% of all damage dealt to nearby allied heroes to Abaddon when active. That's kind of cool. Heroes within 900 range of Abaddon will have their damage redirected. Let's try that one out.
Your top tower is under attack.
Okay.
Your top tower is under attack.
Okay. So.
Yeah.
Oh wait. So I'm hitting him, I'm hitting him, I'm hitting him, I'm hitting him. And look at that, I healed from that. Wait, was he missing?
Rattle and roll.
Oh, let's try that again.
I close the distance.
Oh, he's got Halberd, that's why he's missing. There we go. But yeah, see the Abaddon's getting the procs. That's kind of cool. I like that. Ancient Apparition. Chilling Touch attack speed reduced from 450 to 500. Excuse me. Chilling Touch attack speed reduction increased from 15 to 20. It's kind of cool. Well, no, excuse me. That's a nerf. What am I talking about?
Your bottom tower
Yeah,
is under
Anti-Mage.
attack.
Mana Void area effect increased from 450 to 500. They're making it even bigger now. 500 is pretty huge. Counter Helix now uses pseudo-random chances. Reduces the number of chances that a very unlucky or lucky streak of procs occur. I guess they were watching those RNGesus videos. Flaming Lasso mana cost increased. They're still nerfing the Batman. Still nerfing the Batman. What do you say we kill the Batman? Beastmaster, base damage increased by 4. Bloodseeker. Blood Rage cast point increased from 0.6 to 0.4. Blood Rage can no longer be dispelled. Using abilities like Manta or BKB will not remove the silence? Oh god, the Blood Psycha. Blood Psycha, oh man. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Still can TP out on him though. You can still TP out on him, so fear not about that. Bounty Hunter. Track cast range increased to 1200 all levels. I like it. I like it. Brewmaster. If you have not attacked for 10 seconds, your next attack will always activate Drunken Brawler. Oh, that's pretty cool. If you have not been attacked for 10 seconds, Drunken Brawler will always cause you to evade the next attack. This mechanic carries over to your Fire Spirit when it has the passive via Aghanim Scepter. That's a pretty cool one. Warpath no longer has unique values for the first movement speed stack. And then Warpath movement speed bonus stack increased from 1, 2, 3 to 3, 4, 5. So Bristleback got... No, it does the same in all stacks. Okay. Okay, I see. Old 1, 5 to 9%, old level. Okay, so that makes sense. Okay, Broodmother. Spiderling's poison sting damage per second increased from 4 to 8. Ooh, that's pretty good. Doubled it. Spinweb's free pathing no longer deactivates an enemy. Uh-oh. We're going back to 679. Let's find out if we really are. Spinweb's free pathing now disabled for 3 seconds when Broodmother takes damage. Okay, okay. Uses the same source rules as Blink Dagger. Interesting. Insatiable Hunger, Lifesteal, and 100%? That's pretty nice. So, that's pretty interesting, I think. I think that she may... I think this is a lot more fair. This is a lot more fair than it was in 679, but not as much of a nerf as it was in 680. Centaur Warrunner. Hoofstomp mana cost increased from 85, 100, 115 to 130 to 130 on all levels. Okay, so Centaur got nerfed a bit. Yeah, he got nerfed. Chaos Knight. Phantasm now has a 50% chance to create 1 extra illusion when cast. I don't know why they felt like nerfing Centaur. I'm not really sure why they did that. I guess he's gonna have to buy mana. You might have to buy mana boots now with that though. Phantasm has a 50% chance to create 1 extra. So okay. Wow, this is like really RNGesus now. It's just like you randomly get another illusion. Chen, Penitence cooldown reduced from 14 to 14, 13, 12, 11. Okay, so change the cooldown on that. Clink's Death Pact cooldown reduced. Okay, I like that too. Poison Touch no longer causes a mini stun? Okay. So only removes the instant mini stun at the start. The debuff will still stun the target when the poison sets in at level 4. Okay. I think it's okay. You need a little bit of a nerf, honestly. Kinetic Field cooldown reduced from 14 to 13, 13, 12, 11. Doom damage no longer ignores magic shields. Applies to shields such as the barrier from Pipe of Insight. So like Abaddon Shield is what that'll take, is what we'll deal with. That's, or excuse me, yeah. So Doom got nerfed a bit. Drow Ranger, Gust knockback duration increased. Wow, I thought they'd do more with Drow because she's still kind of weak right now. They didn't really give her that much. Earth Spirit. This is the one I've been looking forward to the most. Stone Remnant recharge time from 35 to 30. I think that's great. That's definitely going to help him. I don't think it's going to bust him into OP territory, but I think that's fair, and I think it's definitely something workable. Because it doesn't sound like much, it's only 5 seconds, but if you multiply that by 6, that's 30 seconds already. So that basically effectively reduces his whole cooldown by 30 seconds. I like that. Earthshaker. Creeps no longer try to path around fissure, they will wait for it to disappear. Interesting. So I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna experiment with that one.
Covering ground.
So let's try this. Boom. Oh shit. Well, fissure blocking just got easier.
Onward.
Wow. Huh. They don't try to path around it anymore. That's pretty interesting.
Your middle tower is under attack.
So it's a lot. You can do. I'm imagining a lot of crazy shit with this. Now, granted, the one thing that did really put a stop to was like the whole thing where you like do that thing where you just like funnel them off into here. You just like funnel them off this way. I think that's a pretty cool change, though. Echo Slam no longer ignores units that are invisible in Fog of War. That's really nice. Well, very appreciated change.
Your middle tower
Echo Stomp mana cost and Elder Titan reduced from 100 to 115 to 130, 145, 100. By the way, if you guys need me to move the browser window at all, let me know. I can. Echo Stomp physical and magical damage increased from 80 to 80, 85, 90, 95 each. Okay, so Elder Titan got a bit of a buff. And it's a bit of a nerf. It's like a bit of a side grade, rather.
Top tower
Ember Spirit. Searing Change duration reduced from 2, 2, 3, 3. Ooh, that's a nerf. Sleight of Fist bonus damage is nerfed too. Wow. So, kind of RIP and peace, Ember. He's not going to be so OP. He's still going to be pretty good, but I don't think he's going to be OP anymore. Enchantress. Untouchable show duration increased from 3 to 4. Ooh, that's pretty nice. Midnight Pulse area of effect increased. That's pretty good. Base agility increased to 21 to 23. Turn rate improved by 0.5 to 1. Okay, I like that. Homing missile now hits invisibly. Ooh, now this is a kind of big one. Because there was a lot of times you see them, you're like, oh, well that missile's chasing the invis guy. If we don't have dust, we're not getting him. And then he does now. So you're thinking, okay, well wherever we hear it go donk, that means we got him. Homing missile hits required to destroy increased from 3-3 to 3-3-4-5. So homing missile's actually not as terrible of a skill now. It's actually somewhat decent. Huskar, Burning Spear is no longer a unique attack. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? You gotta be shitting me. Can I do what I think I can do here?
Your middle tower is under attack.
Did it give? Yeah, it gave. Okay. Let me go Huskar. Okay, so if I understand this right... Yes, this actually works this way. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Holy shit, that's ridiculous. I'm imagining, not only that, I think probably not like Desolator's gonna be built on him, but I think people are gonna be able to lifesteal and burning spears, which I think is pretty cool. I think it's probably gonna be the bigger attraction of that than Desolator. I just use Desolator as one, but I was just curious what it looked like mainly. Invoker. Ghost Walk solo no longer affects magic immune enemies. EMP delay increased from 2.6 to 2.9. I think that's fair. Like, EMP was the main issue, and I think making the delay longer, I think was a way to deal with that. Ghost Walk was also pretty annoying too. Jakiro, dual breath range increased by 50. That's not much. Liquid Fire level 4, I mean melee range is 128, keep that in mind. Liquid Fire level 4 cooldown increased from 5 to 4, okay. Aghanim Scepter Macopyre duration increased from 7 to 14. Aghanim Scepter Macopyre range increased from 1350 to 800? Oh my god. Unupgraded is still 900. So let's get a Jakiro here. Yeah, I imagine Mon will be core on Huskar. I agree with you there. Oops.
Your bottom tower has fallen.
So, you know about the original range of Macopyre. Let's just see what the Aghanim Scepter range is now. Whoosh! Oh my god, it's like my entire 1080p monitor right there. Holy shit, just look at that. Just look at that for a minute. Just fucking look at that. That's pretty good. I think Aghanim Scepter is much more viable on Jakiro now. Just gonna throw that out there. Alright. Next hero. Jug. Base attack time improved from 1.6 to 1.5. It's fine. Coddle. Added Aghanim Scepter upgrade. Provides permanent spirit form? Are you shitting me? And additionally, the following effects are active during the day. Keeper of the Light against unobstructed vision, illuminate... Unobstructed vision? So this is like Daystalker. Literally, Daystalker. And Illuminate heals allies for 75% of the damage values. Oh, okay. Oh, so I can like blast it over my allies. That's... Okay, this I gotta see. There we go. And there we go. Permanent spirit form. I don't even have to activate it. Oops, I gotta turn my thing for what's it called? There we go. So I have permanent spirit form. It's daytime right now. I have unobstructed vision. Look at this shit. I'm like literally a Daystalker ward here. This is awesome. So then they're saying Illuminate heals people. Let's try this one out.
The march of time.
Your top tower.
So I healed him. There you go. The uptime. I haven't even gotten to that part yet.
Your top tower is under attack.
So yeah, like the blind. Oh, whoops. 12-second cooldown on the blind, but still permanent. That's awesome. That's fucking awesome. I love that. I love that idea. Coddle's gonna be pretty fucking awesome now. Is with an Aghanim Scepter. Hell, you know what? You may even see Coddle mid now, honestly. I kind of think it's possible Coddle may go mid. I don't know. I don't know for sure. I'd have to try it in the game, but I think it's totally possible Coddle could end up going mid now. And like transition into a support, because that'd be, I mean, that blind is gonna be awesome. It's gonna force MKBs at the very least. I think it's pretty cool. Kunkka, torrent area of effect increased from 215 to 225. Okay. X marks the spot can now last twice as long on allied heroes. Interesting. Ghost Ship ally buff duration increased from 8 to 10. Added Ghost Ship AoE indicator for allies. Now I want to see what that one looks like. Alright, so let's try that one out. Ding ding. Okay. So I can see that. That's cool. I like that. Legion Commander. Overwhelming odds bonus damage per hero increased. Okay, that's pretty nice. Per creep is still the same. Overwhelming odds AoE increased from 315 to 330. Overwhelming odds base damage rescaled. Okay, so it's a little better at earlier levels, so it might encourage. So it's basically going to encourage this deal 1 or 2 points in overwhelming odds, maybe. Moment of Courage now uses pseudo-random chance. This reduces the chances that a very unlucky or unlucky. So basically, this might make Jungle Legion a little better now, and might like kind of set back that nerf to her that was fixing the bug in the past. Leshrac, Lightning Storm now slows his target by 75% for a slow that he didn't have before. That's really good for 0.5 seconds. That's pretty nice, I think. Lich, Frost Armor can now be cast on buildings. Ooh, now that's cool. I like that idea. Aghanim Scepter Chain Frost, no... What the fuck? Aghanim Scepter Chain Frost no longer has a bounce limit! Ah! Okay, this I gotta fucking see. That's funny, you buff Coddle against like a second Aghanims. Alright, so... 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 fucking bounces. Holy shit, that's awesome. So it's definitely more than 10 jumps now. It's pretty cool. I like that idea. Okay. Lena. Attack range increased from 650 to 670. That's pretty nice. Aghanim Scepter Laguna Blade now goes through BKB. That's pretty cool. Can still be reduced by magic resistance though. Hex cooldown reduced from 30, 25, 10, 12, 15 to 30, 30, 24, 18, 12. Okay, I like that. Okay. Let's see. Spirit Lone Druid. Spirit Bearer health regeneration increased from 2 to 2, 3, 4, 5. That's pretty nice. Gives Spirit Bearer a little more survivability. Luna base agility increased, reduced from 22 to 18. She got a nerf, unfortunately. Shapeshift no longer provides 100, 200, 300 bonus health. Magnus removes skewer maximum target limit. Oh, that's pretty nice. So, let's try that one out. So, let's see. We have 4 heroes. We have a crap load of heroes right here all gathered up. It'd be a shame if a wild Magnus were to come along and RP and push their asses.
Your middle tower is under attack.
There he is.
Your middle
It'd be a shame if this were to happen. Let's just try this out. Oh, that's awesome. I like that. I like that. Skewer range increased. Okay, so it's increased in the lower levels, really. Dusa. Split shot reworked from 50, 60, 70, 80% damage of 5 targets to 80% damage. Oh, okay. So now it's going to be 80% on all levels. This makes Dusa actually do something earlier on in the game. This makes her almost have a flat cannon, sort of. Except it's basically she's gonna have to go for maxing this pro because she's gonna get the 5 targets. So I think that's a neat change. It's basically like trading the percent damage for the number of targets, which I like that idea. You'll still get the same on level 4. Mystic Snake, although it may take out ancient jungling, but honestly I'm okay with that. Mystic Snake no longer requires Fog of War Vision to bounce. I like that. Mana shield damage absorption per mana increased. Okay, So you get a lot more out of your mana on early levels. So like 1 or 2 points in mana shield, you get a little more. Meepo. Base movement speed increased from 305 to 315. Okay, Meepo's actually pretty decent right now. Marana. Sacred Arrow Vision reduced from... Thank you. Thank fuck. Oh man, I was so tired of that shit. I'm glad they did something to Marana. I knew she wouldn't get a major nerf, but that's fine. I'm glad she got that. Naga Siren. Mirror Image Illusion damage deal reduced from 30, 35, 40, 45 to... Ooh, Naga got nerfed. Riptide AoE reduced... Ooh. Riptide negative armor no longer goes through BKB. Okay, those are fair changes, and I think they needed to happen. But yeah, Naga did get nerfed pretty bad there. Necrophos. Heartstopper Aura area of effect increased from 1000 to 1200. Nice. Reaper Scythe now adds 30% duration to respawn timer. That's pretty nice. So that's the Necrophos thing you guys were talking about. Night Stalker. Darkness now affects vision of the buildings. Nyx. Okay, vision of buildings. Ooh, that's pretty rough. You're going to be fearing night now. Impale cooldown increased from 11 to 13. Okay. That's fair. He's still pretty powerful. Impale can no longer be blocked by Lincolns. Okay, that's sort of a nerf and a buff at the same time. Ogre. Base armor increased by 1. Ogre Magi has 6 base armor. I just want to point that out to you guys. That's pretty big, so he's now got 7 base armor. Cast animation improved. Very nice. Is that on all his spells, I'm assuming? I like that, though. Purification area of effect increased from 225 to 240. Nice. Repel no longer removes positive buff from allies.
Your top tower
That means Repel will no longer remove Guardian Angel. Very nice. And that also means that Repel's no longer going to remove Empower, Double Damage Rune, and a whole bunch of other stuff. Because there were times when, like... for instance, a Saiga, you put Empower on somebody's Magnus, and then Omni Knight gives them Repel. Guess what? They fucking lose their Empower. So, I think that's pretty good.
Your top tower is under attack.
Phantom Assassin. Stifling Dagger cooldown reduced from 8 to 6. Blur evasion chance increased from 20, 25, 30, 40 to 20, 30, 40, 50.
Your top tower
50%. Now that's pretty good. I think that's going to make PA a little better, honestly. Because 50% evasion, that's a 1 in 2 chance of evasion. I think it may even be worth maxing out Blur second. I don't know. We'll see about that one. Icarus Dive cast point extended from 0.1 to 0.2. So it gets a little bit of nerf. Fire Spirit's damage reduced. Okay, I'm happy with that too. Fire Spirit's health cost increased. Yeah, awesome. You get 4 Fire Spirits. Wow, you're actually losing a lot of health from that. 20%. That's 80% of your health. No, excuse me. 20%. Never mind. I'm thinking 1 for each Fire Spirit. But yeah, to cast it 4 times, it's 80% of your health. So yeah, it's kind of big. Pugna. Decrepify mana cost reduced from 160. Good. The mana cost of that spell was a little high always. Netherworld duration increased from 25 to 30. Also good. Pugna needed some nerfs. Buffs, rather. Quap. Quap of Pain. Shadow Strike cooldown reduced from 25, 16, 12, 8 to 16, 12, 8, 4. Shadow Strike cast range increased from 400 to 435. Okay. So a little bit of buff to Quap of Pain here. Razor. Strength gain increased from 1.7 to 2.3. Unstable current slow duration increased from 0.4, 0.8, 1.2, 1.6 to 0.51, 1.52. So yeah, you get a little more out of that. Backstab now works when attacking allied units, so you can deny with backstab basically is what this is. That's pretty nice. Shadow Demon. Added Aghanim Scepter upgrade, Demonic Purge cooldown replaced with 2 charges that have a 40-second replenish time. The fuck? I'm gonna see this now. That's... There we go.
I go where I will.
Okay. So I have 2 charges. So I put 1 on. So I can basically throw out 2 purges in a fight. That's pretty nice. That's pretty cool. I like that. Shadow Fiend. Requiem of Soul's secondary debuff now goes through BKB. That's pretty nice. Silencer. Agility growth increased from 2.1 to 3. Ooh, that's pretty big. Curse the Silent cooldown. So he has a little more armor now, basically. And attack
Your
speed, of course.
bottom tower
Silencer.
is under
Curse the
attack.
Silent. Cooldown reduced from 2018 16 14 to 2016 12 8. 8-second Curse of the Silence is pretty nice. So maybe worth. It's possible it could be
Your
worth
bottom
leveling
tower
that
is under
over
attack.
Last Word, but I don't know. I kind of think Last Word will probably still be better at the end of the day. Skywrath. Base movement speed increased from
Your
315 to
bottom tower is under
325.
attack.
Okay, good. Gusset shot damage increased from 50, 100, 150, 200 to 60, 120, 180,
Your
240.
bottom
So
tower
the
is
nuke
under
isn't so
attack.
worthless in this anymore. It's basically just a small little buff. It's still gonna only going to get 1 point in it, but the nuke on this isn't gonna be so worthless anymore. Or it'll still be a little bit
Your
better.
bottom tower is
Sniper.
under
Fixed
attack.
sniper's acquisition range not matching his maximum attacks range. This affects his ability to auto-attack units at his maximum range. Okay. I see. So that's why, like, whenever you jungle a sniper and you, like, A-click toward a camp, you won't hit the creeps till you get, like, really close to it. Spirit Breaker. Nether Strike cash range increased from 400, 550, 700 to 700. Yeah. Nether Strike cash range increased from 450, 550, 700 to 700. Okay. That's kind of cool. So what does this mean? Scepter range increased to 850. Nice. Nether Strike cooldown rebalanced. Okay, that's fair. Because his Nether Strike was nerfed pretty bad before. Base damage increased by 6 on Spin. TA. Psionic Trap sub-ability now has the same cast point as the ability on the trap itself. Previously, the sub-ability and the ability of the trap had different cast behaviors. Both 0 now. If you cast it with your hero, it would take longer. So basically, you don't have to micro to pop your traps if you don't want to. I still probably am gonna micro anyway, but that's just my own preference. Terrorblade. Terrorblade strength gain reduced from 1.9 to 1.4. Reflection slow no longer persists through magic immunity. That's pretty nice. Reflection duration rebalanced from 5 to 2.5, 3.5, 4.5. Okay. I think that's the main thing you needed right there. That's going to make him a lot more fair. Don't know if they should have done something about Metamorphosis, because Metamorphosis was pretty ridiculous, but that's fine. I think that's definitely a good place to start at least. Tidehunter. Anchor Smash damage reduction now increased from 40% to 60%. That's pretty nice. Anchor Smash now works on Ancients. Still doesn't affect Roche. So a Tidehunter Ancient Jungle, could that be viable now? That might be viable. I don't know. I kind of want to try this real quick. Let's just try it out. There we go. Start with a Stout Shield. Damage reduced by 60%. That's pretty good. No, I don't think Ancient Jungle will be viable on him right now. I forgot those things on that magic immunity. Yeah, Ancient Jungle won't be viable, but late game he can farm a little better on the Ancients with that, so that's going to be pretty nice, I think. It's just kind of a random change. There might be a way to do Ancient Jungling with it, but I don't know it, that's for sure. Heat-Seeking Missile no longer blocked by Ethereal. Ooh, that makes E-Blade a lot better on Tinker. I like that change. Tiny. Craggy Exterior, stun duration rescaled from 1.2, so Craggy Exterior is going to infuriate you a little bit more now. Troll Warlord, melee whirling axis cast point improved from 0.2 to 0. Okay. Interesting. So that means that he won't be able to, they won't have to stop and stutter whenever you like cast the whirling axis melee. So that's pretty interesting, I think. Tusk. Okay, that Tusk is a big one. There was the rumors about this. I'm going to go ahead and spawn this one. Alright, so Tusk. Rework Snowball on a two-part ability, one which creates the snowball, and a sub-ability to launch the snowball. You have up to 4 seconds to use the sub-ability. The area automatically pulls allies and it has been reached. Snowball.
Your middle tower
Tusk begins
has
rolling into a
fallen.
snowball, automatically gathering allied heroes in 100 radius. Once launched, the enemies caught in the snowball's path will be stunned and take damage. Each allied hero in the snowball will add to its speed and damage. Okay. That's kind of different. Can now load an ally into your snowball within 400 range by right-clicking them. So let's give this a try.
Your top tower is under attack.
So...
Your top
So do I have to
tower
click
is
an
under
enemy?
attack.
Okay, I have to click an enemy.
Your
I can just suck him up, I can scoop him up, and I go right into the enemy. Probably going into a Magus, not the best idea. Where'd the Tusk go? There he is. Tusk, come here. Dusk. So, in addition, I can just completely have the element of surprise, and I...
Your middle
Oops, I
tower
didn't
is
do
under
that.
attack.
I can just completely have the element of surprise, and I can do it from here.
Your middle tower
And then it
is
eventually
under
goes. That's kind of cool. I like that. Snowball always felt kind of clunky before.
attack. You're under attack.
Yeah, sure.
And so,
Your top tower is under attack.
that's the only one I can reach. Now, can I get it while rolling? It's kind of cool. I like that.
Your top tower is under
You can now let her know. Okay, Snowball moves 75 move speed faster for each allied hero inside it. Snowball deals 20 extra damage for each hero inside it. That's kind of cool. So it actually encourages you to roll heroes into your Snowball instead of doing your opponent's initiation for them, which kind of sucks. Soul Rip area of effect increased from 975 to 1300. That's pretty good. Tombstone Zombies Deathlust max percent health threshold increased. Ooh, wow. So zombies got buffed. Tombstone Zombies no longer gives any experience or gold. Okay. Down from 25 experience to 5 to 7 gold. Oh, okay, so interesting. So that's going to change a lot about Undying. So we'll be able to use Tombstone a lot more aggressively in lane against people that can just sit there and kill zombies. Tombstone Bounty increased... Okay, so they increased the Tombstone Bounty. That's how they counteracted that. Flesh Golem's Plague Aura now affects magic immune units. That's also cool.
Your bottom tower has fallen.
Wow, I'm losing T2s. Okay, interesting. Fury Swipes is no longer unique. Ooh, now this one's pretty nice. This means that... That's actually going to completely change Ursa if you think about that, because that means that you can go... You can just straight up... I wonder how quickly you could Roche now. I'm going to try that. I'm going to go into a new game, and I'm going to try picking Ursa. And I'm going to see if I can just Roche with a straight up... With like a Morbid Mat... Not even finishing a Vlad's, honestly. I could probably just go for a helm with a rush a helm with a Dominator. That'd be pretty interesting. And then like get a Desolator after that? That'd be nuts. I'm gonna try that.
All pick.
Ursa.
I defend what is
Alright.
mine.
So, we're going into the jungle, but things are going to change. So, oh, interesting. They added Orb of Venom now. So that's pretty cool.
We will.
Prepare for battle.
I'm gonna be going to the jungle. Let's see. I'm gonna start out with a Bassie, bring a protection, get a Tango.
For the forest.
That's all I want. So that means, basically the idea here is that Fury Swipes is no longer a unique attack modifier, meaning I could just straight up rush a Helm with a Dominator with it. And I could potentially go Roche sooner, or I could very least jungle more efficiently. Let me think about this. Helm is 1850. Vlad's is 2050, so Helm is cheaper. The pieces are bigger, but the Helm is
30
cheaper.
seconds to battle.
Curious how quickly I can get that up.
Who calls me?
Actually, I probably don't even need to try this, really. Yeah. That'll be interesting. It'll allow you to farm a jungle more efficiently and potentially Roche sooner, too. I think that's pretty interesting. I'm going to start a new one. Just to clean that up. Okay. Vengeful Spirit. When Vengeful Spirit is slain, her killer is inflicted with a negative vengeance aura which decreases the damage of her killer and their nearby allies until she revives. That's pretty... So it'll encourage more tactical feeds with Venge. The damage reduction is based on Vengeful Spirit's vengeance aura level that has a 900 range area of effect around Vengeful Spirit's killer. Interesting. Grave Chill cooldown increased from... Grave Chill cooldown increased from...
Suited for
I'm curious
this
what Tinker's
environment.
build says now. Why is a Bracer still here? I don't understand that. Anyway. Grave Chill increased from 10, 16, 14, 12, 10. Okay, so the cooldown basically got nerfed on Grave Chill. I think it's pretty fair though. Visage was pricked pretty often still. Warlock. Shadow Word duration increased. Nice. Upheaval cooldown reduced. Wind Ranger. Activating Wind Run now disjoints incoming attack projectile. Ooh, that's pretty nice. Aghanim Scepter focus fire damage reduction decreased from... And no longer has special rules for
30
procs.
seconds to battle.
Interesting. Witch Doctor. Maledict cooldown reduced from 35 to 20. Oh, that's pretty nice. Deathward base attack time improved. Okay, so more dubstep, basically. Wraith King. Mortal strike damage ratio increased from 1.25 to 1.75, 2.25, 2.75 to 1.52, 2.53. I like that. Base armor reduced by 1, no.
The battle begins.
Zeus. Arc Lightning cast point improved from 0.4 to 0.2. Lightning Bolt's true sight range increased from 900 to 750. Lightning Bolt flying vision range reduced from 1000 to 750. Lightning Bolt can now be cast on the ground, affecting the closest enemy hero within 250 range. I like that, actually. So they changed Lightning Bolt. It's pretty interesting. I like that idea. Alright, so before I get to items, I'm going to mute the stream real quick. I'm gonna go to the bathroom and I'll be right back.
Your middle tower is under attack. Your top tower is under attack.
And we are back. Alright, let's get to the items. Animal Courier. Ground Courier respawn time reduced from 180 to 140. I like that, because if your Courier is sniped by an MP, it's going to be a shorter cooldown. Okay. Bloodstone. Blood Pact heal increased from 400 to plus 30 HP per charge was 500 plus 30 HP per charge. So, if you're getting crapped on and you have a Bloodstone, it's a little more useful now. Clarity. Mana regeneration from 100 over 30 seconds to 135 over 40 seconds. So Clarity's even more now. Clarities are more worth your money. Awesome. Eul's Scepter of Divinity. Cyclone now deals 50 damage to enemy units when they land. Okay, so I guess that's for canceling blinks, it seems like. You can now Cyclone yourself with your magic immune. I like that. Did they fix it? I guess it purges. I'm assuming it purges it now. It doesn't if it fixed the purging thing. Or it doesn't purge BKB. Meta style. Mirror image now resets the current attack and spell targeting priority. Also affects other image shuffle based spells like Chaos Knight's Phantasm and Nagasaim's mirror images. Okay. Okay, so this means, I think, if I understand this right, what this means is that, for instance, say there's a Luna that's about to Manta, and you cast a spell on her, and then as you already clicked it and you're walking up to her, she Mantas. And then, well, let me just try it. I'll just show you what I'm talking about. Alright.
Blink Dagger.
There we go.
Then it's settled.
So, let's say that got vision over here.
Tinkering about.
There we go. Let's open up the vision a little bit. Let's say I'm gonna cast a laser on her. Look at that. See, I didn't cast
No
it.
argument there.
Because normally what happened before was I just end up casting it, and it would go on the real one, so I'd know which one the real one is, obviously. So that's a nice buff to Manta. Mjolnir. Chain lightning damage reduced. Okay, that's fair. Static shock area of effect is now centered around unit with the static charge rather than around the attacker. Okay. Fixed chain lightning not functioning properly when it procs and a previous attack is still bouncing. This affects Maelstrom and Mjolnir, makes them more reliable when they proc in sequence. Okay, that's nice. Necronomicon. Necronomicon's warrior's movement speed rescaled. Okay. So it's 350 at all levels now. Necronomicon units XP bounty increased from 59. Ooh, so they get a lot more XP too. They're just keep nerfing that Necro book, hey? Observer and Sentry wards. Sharing wards with allies now requires a control key override. If you hold control, using a ward will only target heroes. If you do not, you may only target the... Okay. So I think that's helpful because there were those times when you're like, okay, I'm going to give my offlane a ward. And then, ah shit, I placed it on the
Your
ground
top
instead of
tower
trying to
is
give it to my
under
ally.
attack.
Fuck. So that's good. Wards can no longer be placed in the fountain area. Also, a way to prevent those kind of mistakes too. And also
top tower is
another
under
thing that's going to
attack.
prevent is fountain camping. Because what people would do is they sometimes like place like a sentry at the fountain and just sit there and camp the shit out of your fountain. However, on the other side, it's going to also encourage a bit of fountain camping if you got invis heroes camping you, but the ancient does give true sight, so you already got some true sight there. So I think that's going to discourage fountain camping a
Your
little bit,
bottom
but people can
tower
still
is
do it.
under
But
attack.
other than that, it's just fine. Pipe health regeneration increased from 11 to 8. Nice. Pipe now provides Insight Aura, which grants 4 health regeneration to nearby allies. So it's like a mini mech almost. Pipe's active buff is no longer distillable. Also nice. I like that. Rod of Atos. Cripple ability cooldown reduced from 12 to 10. Wasn't that reduced last patch too? I feel like it was 14 last patch. It's for a 10-second cooldown now. That's pretty nice. Basically a slow on a 10-second cooldown is pretty good. Scythe of Vice. Hex units' base movement speed increased. Okay, so Scythe got nerfed a little bit. It only affects Scythe of Vice. Shadow Amulet. Fade no longer requires the target to remain stationary. Invisibility still requires the target to remain stationary. So this means you can move during the fade time, but you can't move once you're invisible. Shadow Blade. Shadow Walk duration increased from 12 to 14. I think that's good, because the cooldown got increased a lot on Shadow Blade. And the last thing, TP Scroll. Added an option to require a halt command in order to cancel a town portal scroll. I actually went over that in the options menu. And that is the end of the patch, ladies and gentlemen. So I guess now the main thing we wait for is Cyborg Matt. I think, what I think of this patch so far, it's a pretty good patch. I think probably the biggest thing is not the gameplay changes, but I think the big laundry list of bug fixes. I think that's the biggest thing I'm most excited about. Like, I'm more excited about that than a new hero, honestly, even. I'm not even mad there's a new hero.
Your middle tower is under attack.
But I'll see, like, big winners as far as heroes go, I think Broodmother got treated pretty well there. Earth Spirit, I think, will
Your
also be a
middle
little better
tower is under
now.
attack.
I'm pretty happy about the way what they did for him. I think he needed that. I'm glad they nerfed Morana and they nerfed Invoker. I think Invoker's nerfs, it sounds minor, but it's actually pretty good, I think. It's kind of a big deal. But that is the patch analysis. I'm going to eat dinner, and then I will come back and probably play some matches. So thanks for watching, everybody, and GG.